Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back once again in Star Citizen. Today we are going to see about doing some FPS missions, and today actually I'm going to focus on doing this one, the Urgent Boarding Action in Progress. This one is worth 90,000. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that one, as that'll be a significant boost to our in-game currency. I'm going to go ahead and pop down to the Galleria here and get some more weaponry, some ammunition at least for my weapons, and make sure that I've got all that I'll need for taking on however many bad guys we find taking over things in the 890 jump. Should be an armor store somewhere around here. Let's open up this quick. Let's take a look. Ship weapons, clothing, registration, internal transit, bay. That would be a serious oversight if there's no doesn't look like there is. Alright, well, we're going to try the ship weapons store then. And just see if there's any ammunition can be had in there. Generally, you can get a little bit. Let's go ahead. Take a look. No, only vehicle weapons. Okay. Let's try the clothing store. No? May have to sort for ourselves once we get on board. We do have a little bit of ammunition, but I'd rather go in with extra, not enough.
What?
Personal weapons. There we go. And, ooh, there are none available here either. Alright, well, guess we are just going to have to go with what we have. Or else potentially we can check it on the cargo deck and just see if there are some there. Now the boarding action in progress is probably going to require a little bit of ship combat as well, because there are generally a couple of other ships in the area, some if I remember correctly. But things have changed a little bit since the last time I've done this, so I'm interested in seeing what exactly we get out of this. I've got my med pen. I've got a couple of different med pens and my med tool, my tractor beam. I don't really have a whole lot as far as stuff in my pack, so we're just going to go with this and hopefully be able to pick up enough weapons and ammunition throughout the course of the raid here that I can recover my things. So I'm going to go to hangars and habs, and I'm going to go ahead and set my spawn here just in case the worst happens and do end up dead aboard the 890 jump. There's a little bit of a bug going on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer this, but this screen isn't going to change. Just verify that that's accurate by jumping in here, and there we go. IG. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll head out to the Aurora, and we'll go see what we can get for this 8 jump. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get some decent ammo, possibly some weapons, or at the very least, a decent amount of money.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has
That's
been
retrieved.
Please visit.
Pick up once we get out to the mission site. Alright, so we do have a couple of hostiles here. We've got a buccaneer and a blade. Both of those are some serious ships. So we're going to put all of our power into weapons here. And I'm going to try and take down this blade here, or sorry, the buccaneer here first. As they've got higher DPS. And I want to make sure that that threat is eliminated. Before we get too far into the mission here. There we go, getting some good damage into the buccaneer here. Should be dead momentarily. Getting mostly body shots. There we go, good. And we should have another hostile zooming around here. Oh, there he is. Sorry, mate. You've gotten the wrong way to me now. Definitely don't want to take too many shots from those because they are quite powerful cannons. But the blade at the same time is rather lightly shielded. And once those shields are down, it takes damage relatively quickly. So trying to stay side onto this so that can apply damage to him and outturn him. Go, perfect. Alright. He's down. The buccaneer is similarly incapacitated, so we are going to go ahead and go over here to the 890 and see if we can take this down. Now, there's a bit of a bug with this. Hopefully we'll be able to get all of the hostiles out of here. There are 20 of them. So hopefully we'll be able to get all 20 of them killed. Like I said though, there is a bit of a bug currently. Where, interesting, they put another ship into there. Alright, so that's my entry point. I'm going to go ahead and climb out here. Apparently there are some friendlies on board or something, because we are now down to 18 hostiles on board. Okay.
Didn't see a damn thing.
Got him. Volume here a little bit so that we can hear things a little better. He's upstairs. He's not too happy about me now. Go ahead and reload here. There we go. Take him out.
Go ahead.
Heal ourselves up here quickly. Whew, that's close. Alright. We've got a bit of breathing room here, so I'm going to take a look around and just see if any of these guys have got weapons that we can use. See any more inside here. So those have both got P8s. Check and see. They do not. Alright. Like I've had a couple of bodies disappear on me here. It's him. It's another P8. Alright, well. I'm running low on ammunition here. What's this guy got? Another P8. Alright, well. We may end up having to swap to one of those then. Shall see. Doubt we'll get the data transmission. Definitely not gonna get that. Still got some hostiles to clear here. I'm going to take a look at my inventory here and I'm going to take off the scope there. Because that sort of range is very, very close. Clear this. Don't see any of them in here. Either. Ooh, fancy schmancy inside here. Alright. Looks like we are clear inside this area. Reminds me of interior of whatever the ship was in Passengers. Come on, let me out. It's still let me out of there now. Oh, server error. That'd be why. Well, that'll be interesting. We'll have to see if this recovers properly. Be back. Back. Okay, we're back. And it looks like everything's recovered properly. I've still got the mission. Okay, good, and we makes it back out of here now. Sounds like we've got some rather ferocious gunfire going on down there. Got him down. Him down as well. And him down. Perfect. Okay, so we've got stuff going on down there in the hangar, it sounds like. We'll loot this guy and just see. There we go. Doesn't look like these guys are carrying any extra ammo though, so we're gonna have a really rough time of this if they don't have any extra ammo. Really, a really rough time of it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, alright, so we do have a pistol option if it becomes necessary. Gonna be interesting. we're gonna struggle, I think. But it's worth a shot. Figure out how to get down to the hangar over there. Check this guy as well. Doesn't have any. Okay. Some escape pods. Ah, there we go. Thought I had a decent amount. Crew deck, let's go to engineering here quickly. Wow, they are just letting it rip. One down. Load here quickly. Oh, goodness. They were a little too interested in what was going on there, I think. Data transfer complete. Alright, well, so that would have been the that would have been what we needed to stop. Just gonna check and see whether he's got any ammo with him. Doesn't look like it. All the gunfire, they'd have probably used up any ammo that they have. We've got 4 more hostiles left. And kind of rifle, excellent. Although we've gotten rid of that, so. Guess if we go find that again, we could potentially get Eventually get that back. Go back up to the escape raft here and see if we can recover our Kana rifle. Honestly, I can't remember if it was in here. I think it was down back there, actually. Swapped out. I wasn't him either. He may be out on a rifle. Okay, so they're definitely down in there. Interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the shuttle, I think. Be very low on. Just massive here. The elevator here quickly. Here.
I got you. Go, go.
Two more left. Got that one. One more. Unfortunately, I think this one's probably bugged. I don't see them anywhere. And normally you'd have quite a bit of gunfire left. If still going, but elevator here. It's turret access. That back up. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think this last guy is anywhere on here. So, or he's you know, falling into the ship or something. Take a look. So, oh, goody. Sorry, boys. Oh. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and head back up to the top here. Have a little listen around, I guess, first, and just make sure that we don't hear them shooting us. Seem very trigger happy. Okay. Definitely not there. Right, boy, that'd be quite juicy if you could open these up and they were full of full of different weapons and whatnot. Like they're all closed, that'd be handy though. Alright, we're gonna head up to the top here because I think really the only way to complete this is to initiate a self-destruct on it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go up to the go up to the captain's chair here. Oh, may not actually be able to get into there. See, there's definitely a prompt there to be able to do so. And there as well. Let's see if we can initiate it from here or not. No power on or anything here, so turret. No? Nothing there either. Alright. Exit out of here. Nice if like the engineering console or something worked here properly. Turn on the self-destruct. I think this one's probably just a remote turret as well. Off. Is it? Yeah. Nope. Alright. So we'll go ahead and climb out of here as well. And definitely no way to get into the sea. Which is unfortunate. Okay, well, so I guess at this point, really, the only thing that we can do would be to either head back to my ship, or we could potentially take the ship that's down in the hangar bay, which I think might very well be a better idea. So go ahead and we'll call the ship back up, or call the elevator back up here, and go down to the hangar access again. And go this way. The ship is so big, it's a maze. Alright, so let's go ahead and open the hatch here. And yes, it looks like it's opening. Right, and we can pilot it as well. Excellent.
Origin jump works at your service. Core system operational. Contact.
Okay. Well, so at this point we can attempt to blow up the ship, which probably not going to be successful. Yeah, we're not even making a dent in the shields. Do this till we're red in the face. They are slowly coming down. I honestly don't know if it's really going to be worth doing this one. So, unfortunately, it looks like the 890 jump is bugged at this point, the mission at least. So, I'm going to see if we can get any more of those other missions here, and we'll see what we can do. So we've got a danger, a yellow level. We've got a protect site trial contract, but we're going to have to get ammunition for that one. We've got a couple of low. Oh, there's a moderate risk. Let's go ahead and we'll grab that one. And times temple on Walla. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do this one then, now that we've acquired ourselves a nice little ship. And we'll see what we can do with this. I suppose if nothing else, that 890 jump mission is useful because you can get I wouldn't exactly say it's overpowered, but it's definitely quite powerful compared to the Aurora with its size 1 guns. This one's got 2 size 3s and a shredder ballistic cannon on it, so probably well worth the extra time it might take to grab one, especially if you can store it. That'd be quite handy. Yeah, if you were going to be on for a longer play session or something, you could be on for a little while. Grab yourself a nice ship to start off. This one's very fast as well. Current weapons for right now. And there's our target. Perfect. Alright. Last one. No match for those no match for those weapons though. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Not sure if I'm catching fire there from the... it would be from this guy. A Pisces. That's not going to end well for you, mate. A roll here just to throw off the weapons fire. Oh. Okay, very nice. Finish him off here. Yeah, excellent. Okay, let's see. Low risk, moderate risk. Go ahead and grab another one of these. This one's on Lyria. Go ahead and bounce over there. And then that's going to be it for today's video. Definitely a bit disappointing there that the 890 jump mission is not working. I'd heard that there's some issues, but wanted to confirm that for myself, and of course see if we could make it through there with just the ammo that we had on hand. I'll have to stop down at Baijini or something. Not Baijini, sorry. At ArtCorp or something and get some ammunition for the next video. Just if we're going to do some ground bounty missions or something. Let's see what we're doing. But yeah, I guess having this as our combat ship is definitely well worth doing, especially if you're going to be on for a little set. This thing is incredibly fast. One of the fastest ships in the game, actually, I think. There's our target. Herald. Alright. The Herald dies. Well, that was quick. Alright, and another 29,000. And we'll just go ahead and zoom back up out of space here. That's actually quite a quick way of doing those. Low risk, moderate risk. And bounce over and do that one as well. This one's again on Waller, so we can jump right over it. We could end up with almost the same amount as we would have had doing the whole 890 jump mission in just a few short minutes here doing it this way. So kind of a little bit unbalanced actually that it's that easy to do these versus the FPS missions, but it works out. Okay, get up to our max speed here. 1400 and change. It's very, very quick. And there's our bounty. Ooh, this one might be a little more challenging, actually. Wakes up. If it doesn't wake up, was a lot. There we go. Perfect. That's another one completed. Alright, so that's 3. I think I'm going to call that good for right now. Whoop. And go ahead and jump back out of here. I'm going to take this back to my hangar at Bajini Point. Obviously, we probably won't be able to keep it because the hangar is going to end up getting wiped before we do that. But be a fun little trip at least to come in with the upgraded ship, so to speak. I'm working my way towards either a Titan or a Nomad. Both would allow me to do some basic hauling missions. And potentially, you know, the Titan is a little bit more geared toward combat. And the Nomad is geared more towards hauling. But either of them are halfway decent ships. For doing either of those activities, and there's only about 200,000 Alpha UEC difference, so we will see what we end up doing. Good that this is not showing as a pirated ship or anything. Be rather inconvenient. Alright, there's our hangar, and we'll go ahead and pop in all safe and sound.
Landing gear deployed.
Really nice if we could just store this, actually. There we go. Alright. Fortunately, I don't think that's the way it's going to work.
Welcome to the
Nope.
retrieval system.
It would be nice.
Your insurance
But no such luck.
Please visit
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta.